Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Wheels and to the 6th day of our 14-day RC helicopter challenge. Today we are changing gears. I have something different. The first 5 days we have been reviewing 3-channel helicopters. Today we have a 2-channel helicopter. You may ask, do 2-channel helicopters really exist? Yes, they do. One of my first 2 helicopters, they were identical, were 2-channel from Horizon Hobby. That was probably over 10 years ago. And I love them, I still have them and enjoy flying from time to time. Then I got these on eBay for 20 bucks. I mean, it came 2 controllers, I only have one here, and 2 helicopters. These are 2-channel helicopters. And it is from Hobby Zone. It's 2.4 gigahertz DSM technology. It says here, spread spectrum radio. Can you believe that? And these fly great. No, really. They really fly great. And I kind of learned on these things. This is also a 2-channel helicopter. Is it going to be worth my money? I don't know. I paid $12 free shipping plus tax was $12.75 from eBay, from a seller, brand new. I don't know if you can find this new, but this was probably new old stock. You may not find the exact same brand and model, but something similar. It is XVB Blade Elite. This looks good in its packaging. Let's open it up if it's any good inside. Well, here you go. Very basic. The helicopter itself. You may say, well, wait a minute. It has a tail rotor. Yes, it does. Look what happens when I blow on it. It doesn't have a motor. It's just free spinning, windmilling. It is there just for fun. The way this 2-channel helicopter is controlled is it has 2 motors inside. One controls the upper rotor blade, the other one controls the lower rotor blade. So when you give throttle, it spins both of them faster and faster until this takes off. In order to rotate, one spins faster than the other one. It rotates because of the different spin speed of each rotor. So it's always moving forward. It is designed such that it is a little nose heavy. So the nose is just pointing down a little bit, which gives a thrust down, but a little of that thrust goes to the back and then uses it for moving forward. So it is always moving forward at constant speed. That's how 2-channel helicopters usually work. I'm assuming this is the same way. A very basic transmitter, very plasticky. It says a tracking number JM121019. So it has some item number over here. Distributed by 1616 Holdings Inc. Incorporated. So it looks like it was manufactured in China, but it was distributed by an American company in Philadelphia. And I just looked, and the English is impeccable, perfect. Probably this has been written by a native English speaker or proofreader. Here is the little charger. So what I'm going to next is charge it up, weight it, and do an indoor flight. It's connected to its charger. This is just micro USB. You can use another thing. So the red light came on. So probably it's going to turn off once the charging is complete. The red light went off, so the charging is complete. The transmitter takes 3 AA batteries, and it's a very basic transmitter. It's an infrared transmitter, has 2 infrared LEDs on top. This is the power button. Turn on, it's blinking. This is right-left rotation. This is throttle. And they also included a trim button. So if it is rotating left a little bit, like veering left, you give a little bit right trim. And if it is rotating right by itself without you giving any command, you press the left button a couple times. Let's see how much it weighs. It is 27.44 grams, very lightweight. And it feels very plastic. It doesn't have any metal parts, so everything is looks like plastic except probably the shaft probably. Let's see how it performs indoors. So first I'm going to turn on the helicopter. The light in the front is blinking. Let's put it on our helipad here. And now turn on the transmitter. One press, the red light is blinking. So throttle is all the way down, all the way up, and down again. The blinking stopped here as well as on the helicopter, so it should be ready to go. Let's take off. Okay, first crash. It just went forward very quickly. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. So let's try again. It went out of my sight very quickly. Wow! Why is it flying so fast? I wasn't expecting it to be so fast. I have to be a little more gentle probably to... It feels very nose heavy and just flies forward. I'm just wondering what the cause is. I mean, there's no way of stopping it. So I'm going to do a hand takeoff. Maybe it is from the ground. Okay, all better. It's rotating right continuously, so let's counteract that. And I'm going to give it a little bit of left trim. Okay, now it's all better. The turns are very abrupt. I mean, it doesn't want to stay in the center. So it is going straight and then just like almost feels like it's falling into a pit or something. And it just starts rotation. It's very difficult to hold it flying straight. So I end up overcorrecting it. And, oh, just don't hit that. Yeah, it is nothing like my first two identical helicopters, two-channel helicopters from Horizon Hobby. They were really stable. Not at takeoff, they spun a little bit around, but other than that they were very, very stable. Great flyer, I told you. I spent many hours practicing with this one. So this is going fast forward and then it doesn't want to go straight, it just keeps rotating. Let me give you a little bit of right trim. Seems to be rotating left, right, crazy. So it's all trimmed better, but the trim is kind of changing. I give right trim in and then it doesn't stay trimmed. But it is flying, hey. That's what counts, right? It's a little fast for indoors though, as you have seen during the takeoff. I was expecting it to be so fast going forward. That's probably I advanced the throttle too quickly. And spot landing may be difficult. Let's see. Alright, I landed in the strange location. I couldn't bring it back. This is tough, but hey, if you want to practice your fingers and thumb, oh, got stuck to the thread on the carpet. This is not going that well, huh? You have to take off quickly. The ground effect is really bad on this one. It tries to drag its skids on the ground and gets stuck on, especially if you are flying on carpet. Okay, I managed it. Landed on the helipad. Should I? What do you think? Should I call my son, younger son, Kaya, and let him try? Probably he's going to crash, but I may be wrong. So let's go get him. Okay, it's for my son Kaya to try it out. I explained him and even demonstrated how it flies. Let's see if he can do it. I even crashed a couple times trying to demonstrate it. Okay, Kaya, yeah, he's just going all the way back, protecting himself. Wow, he's doing better than I do actually. You did better than I did. My first takeoff, so. Okay, just try to keep it like chest level, about 5 feet. Oh, did it get stuck somewhere? You have to start the throttle and then quickly advance. Okay. Yeah, it was going towards. Remember, if you are in a panic, start rotating it very fast and it will stay in place. If you like do full right or full left, maybe even in the takeoff you can try. Like full right and take off full right or full left. So when it's rotating, it is quite stable. As you can see, it's not drifting. The difficult part is keeping it going straight. So you decrease the control, bring it to the middle and center. Now you try to control the flying straight. It's not happening. One last try, okay? Let's see if you can do it. Good save. Okay, that's enough, I think, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to try again now? Probably had enough excitement.
Yeah.
Okay, hold this. So come over here. All right. Give me your review.
I mean, you could still fly this, but definitely not something for beginners. It's
Really?
very hard. I mean, you can already see the cracks on it.
Oh, no, is it crack? No, I think it
Maybe
got
it's,
some dirt. It picked up some dust from the ground, I think.
It's pretty hard. I mean, if a beginner picked this up, they'd probably give up instantly.
Yeah, I agree. Or crash into furniture,
Yeah.
or into the TV and get kicked out from home by mom. Yeah, let's see. I mean, it may be able to fly outdoors, probably better in calm wind because you will have more space. So do you recommend this?
To beginners, no, but to people who want to try something out and have some experience, or just want to try a 2-channel helicopter that might, like a challenge or something.
Challenge, that's the key word. I was thinking the same word. Yes, it is a challenge. It is a challenge even for intermediate RC helicopter pilots like me. I consider myself advanced beginner / intermediate. So yeah, it is a challenge. And can you guess how much I paid for this?
20?
No, less than that. Like 12, a little over $12. I mean, for $12, it is fine. It just don't expect too much, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a helicopter that you can fly if you want to try out 2-channel or get a challenge.
Okay, well, Kaya, thank you very much for your input. And now it's time for us to go outside. So folks, we are ready for the outdoor testing. I'm a little worried because there is slight breeze. The rainstorms are gone, but we have about 4 or 5 miles per hour breeze. And this helicopter only has 1 forward speed, that's it, whatever is built in. So I'm not sure if it's going to fast enough to overcome, but we are going to give it a try anyway. So let's get going. Everything is done, bound, so let's take off and see if it can take care of the wind. Alright, immediately it failed. Failed on first attempt outdoors. I'm not sure what happened, but let's try again. There may be also some infrared sources that it doesn't like. Oh, it's doing pretty good. It has some left turning tendency, and I can try. As indoors, it doesn't have the center, so it's either turning left or turning right. So that's a little difficult to control, as you can tell. I'm just modulating. Alright, get away from me. Get away from the camera. I'm trying, so now the breeze is increasing, so you can tell like it is sitting in the same spot. But it is doing actually better than I expected. I'm constantly modulating. So yeah, the breeze is kind of pushing it back. I'm trying to keep it towards the wind. Okay, away from my other camera. So this is full throttle. The battery may be getting a little low, I'm not sure. This is the full throttle. Yeah, I mean, if you want to train your right thumb, this is a good trainer. And there's also these buttons for doing the, I think I did too much, for trimming it out. Okay, full throttle. As you can see, it's on the full throttle. Yeah, and maybe on completely calm weather you may be able to fly this, but now the breeze is picking up. It is, alright, okay. I think that's enough. I had enough excitement for today with this one. So, would I recommend it? If you find it for around 10 bucks, sure, why not? And although 2-channel and 3-channel helicopters are not real helicopters in the sense of like classic control, they can be still good trainers. With 2-channel you are like in the really toy territory. With 3-channel it can be in between. Only when you get to 4-channel helicopters you get the real taste of how the controls work. So this one, as I mentioned earlier, is flying always forward. So they adjust the center of gravity so that it is a little nose heavy. So it's leaning slightly forward, hanging kind of like that. And the thrust from the rotors is pushing it forward. And then you are just changing the rotation by differentially changing the one or the other rotor's speed. So it is very simple. If you don't want to pay too much and start really cheap, you can get one of these 2-channel helicopters. You can fly it indoors. You will get some fun and as well as a little bit of eye-finger coordination. So if you find it for around $10, sure, just buy it and have fun. But if you are serious about getting into helicopter, at least start somewhere with 3-channel helicopters and 2.4 GHz controls. You'll be happier that way. Okay, day 6 is over, and tomorrow we'll be reviewing another helicopter, so stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe and healthy. Hope to see you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.